this is Michelle Bailey, Associate Broker with the Ben Kinney Real Estate team here in Boise. And today I thought I would chat a little bit about my 5 favorite podcasts. I love podcasts. Matter of fact, I love that I get to listen to tidbits of information and decide what it is that I get to dive deeper into. I enjoy reading business books-ish, but they kind of put me to sleep. So that's why I love getting podcasts. So I thought I'd share my top 5 in no particular order, of course, and then maybe hopefully you'll share yours as well. Number 1, the One Thing Podcast. It just seems appropriate to put that number 1. It's based on the principles of the book, and it dives into topics like thinking like a millionaire, mastering fundamentals, building habits, goal setting, etc. It's really well done, has great interviews with various authors. Jeff, the host, asks some great questions and is very authentic. I always learn something that I can immediately apply to my business. Number 2 is the Model Health Show. It's one of my favorite surprises. I came across this show when I was actually researching the keto diet. No, I don't live it. But this show is so much more than just about food. They talk about the entire body, mind, and soul. So we're talking things like sleep, water, energy, sex, emotional intelligence, limiting beliefs, and managing stress. And I get to learn a lot about how that affects my body and at home, and then how that is going to affect my business when I go to work as well, right? It's pretty important. Number 3 is EntreLeadership with Ramsey Solutions. So I used to teach Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace class. I believe in a lot of his tips and his beliefs. So I really enjoy this podcast. It's about running a business, running a successful team, and being a better leader. Ken Coleman is a great moderator, and of course he's pretty easy to listen to as well. The last one is Business Wars. This is actually a new favorite. It goes behind the scenes and shares stories of businesses and how they compete to be number 1. It's fascinating to hear how businesses became the companies that we know today. And actually, this is the last one. My business partner, Ben Kinney, introduced me to this a few years ago, and it's called How I Built This from NPR. Entrepreneurs discuss the early days of building their business, and in telling their stories, you get to hear about all their failures and how they finally succeeded. And it's really refreshing to know that you are just one failure away from the success that you have been working for. So those are my favorite podcasts. I hope that you'll reach out and share some of yours so that I might learn something from you as well.